On today's video, we're talking the 2024 market report. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up, everyone? Aaron here, your local realtor, bringing you information regarding the Connecticut market. And it has been a little while since I have done a video. Things have been crazy. Long story short, I detached the retina on my my left eye, bridge jumping with the kids in Maine. We lived with my mother-in-law for a year, found a house to buy, finally moved into it, and it has been crazy. That's why there hasn't been a lot of videos on YouTube lately or on the podcast, but that's going to be changing now that things are starting to settle down. So, like I said, today we're talking the 2024 market report and what is going on here in Connecticut, specifically the Tolland County area. So, that being said, when we go over to the good old MLS and we start looking at what's been going on in the last year, let me pull, well, I don't need to pull this up right now, but if we go back for single family houses back in February of 2023, now, if you're looking at condos, multifamily, commercial real estate, and you want to know your numbers for that specific niche in real estate and your current market, maybe you're not in Tolland County, maybe you're in Wyndham or Hartford or any of the other counties that are here in Connecticut, feel free to let me know. Shoot me an email. All my contact information is below. Just say, hey, Aaron, saw your video. Like to know about multifamily homes in Hartford County or a specific town. Maybe you're in Greenwich and you want to know about multifamilies. Let me know and I'll send you that information. So that being said, in February of 2023, what we are looking at is the average of 69 new listings, the average list price at about 370,000 with a median price of 349. There were 61 listings sold with the average sale price of 325, median price about 312, average day on market 36, and for those homes in the median price range was about 7. So again, it comes down to marketing and also properly pricing your home for sale. Now, if we jump down this list, and like I said, feel free to reach out to me and I will get you any of this information. If we go down to where it says, where are we here? Where it comes down to January. I'm not January. It's only the second day of January. So December of 23, December 2023, there were 56 new listings for that month. Average new listing price is about 355,000, almost 365. Median price had gone from 349 in February and had steadily declined to 299.9 in December. So as the interest rates went up, housing prices kind of corrected themselves and came down because if you or anybody you know was looking for a house in 2021, 2022, part of 20, well, most of 2021, or I'd say 20 to 2022, or 2021, the housing market was crazy. So basically, when the pandemic started with COVID, everybody wanted out of the cities because everything was on lockdown. You couldn't go anywhere. So everybody wanted out to the sticks. They want to be able to walk their dog. Anyways, that being said, we saw a huge influx of people from New York up to Connecticut. Everybody was overbidding. They were bidding without even seeing the houses. It was just a feeding frenzy. I would list a house, and within less than 24 hours, we'd have multiple offers on it, and it would be gone within days. Now, the interest rates started to rise, inflation started coming in, and you can see the numbers change within the housing market where, you had a median price range of, 350. And if I could go back further, those numbers are probably in the fours at that point. And then things dropped to 299.9. And there were there were 56 new listings in the month of December, 114 homes sold. The average sale price was 379. The median sale price was about 356, and you're looking about 35 days on market. And for your median price, you're looking about 14 days. Now, interest rates have come down a little bit, not much. And I think 2024 is going to be a better year for people that are looking to buy. I think we're going to start to see an increase slowly of inventory, especially here in New England. We got to get through January and February and March. Time frame is when homes start to hit the market for the spring market. So the next 2 months is when people are going to either decide to move out of the state. They want to upgrade in house, downgrade in house. I think the biggest problem is, I'm going to show you some stuff here from Forbes, that the problem is in '08 when the market crashed and the bubble burst and interest rates, the predatory lending got squashed and interest rates dropped. It wasn't realistic to maintain that 2.5, 2%, 3%, 3.5% interest rates. It was more of a hey, let's give you this warm fuzzy that the housing market's rebounding and things are starting to get back to normal. And I really think it was just a false sense of security. I personally just purchased, 𝗖cie and I, and we got a VA loan, 30-year fixed for 5.5. That was about 4 months ago now, 5 months ago. That's a whole story within itself, which I'll have to do one day because, yeah, I'll get into it one day. But my point is that's more of a realistic interest rate. Now we're not seeing interest rates like the '80s, where it was double digits. So that being said, I think going forward in 2024, we're going to start to see um, some some changes in the market. So let me bring this up here so you can see what I'm talking about. And um, let's see here. This talks about housing inventory forecast for 2024. And let me just bring it up for you here so you can take a look. If you're watching the audio or watching, if you're listening to the audio, sorry, you're not going to be able to see this, but feel free to check out the video on YouTube. More houses come to the market. And that's kind of what I've been seeing in other outlets when they're talking about the 2024 market. Um, I think we're going to see, as they talk about mortgage rates returning to more of a normal upper 4%, low 5% range. Again, that's still going to help hedge off inflation, hopefully to some extent. We'll see what happens with the CBDC currency coming out and stuff like that, how that's going to change things. But I think if you are a homeowner and you're looking to sell, you're still going to get a fair to moderate price for your home. You're not going to see, I don't think, what was happening in 2020, 2021, 2022, where housing prices just went through the roof. People weren't able to afford anything unless they had a bunch of money set aside or they were, selling something else to buy something. But I think if you're in that position where you're looking to move or downsize, you're going to be able to sell your larger house for a really good profit and purchase that home you're looking for. Unfortunately, you're just going to have to deal with the fact that interest rates aren't 2.5 to 3.5% anymore. The other thing I see personally when I look at listings and things within the real estate realm is I see a few foreclosures hitting the market, and then I also see a lot more probate happening. So yes, a lot of people are locked into those low interest rates and they're not selling, but there are people that have passed, and the family members don't need those homes anymore. Our house that we bought was actually a probate sale, and there are some nuances with that. There are some things that you have to go through with that. So if you are looking at a property and you're not working with anybody and it happens to be a probate and you kind of want to know what the probate timeline is and how that works, feel free to reach out and let me know. I'll be more than happy to send you some information your way. But again, those are kind of what we're starting to see hit the market. So overall, I think, at least within Talon County here in Connecticut, if you are looking to um, sell, there is still a large buyer pool. People are still getting into the housing market. I don't necessarily see personally, I see other realtors and I'm friends with still doing a lot of cash sales, but there is a lot of financing still going through. So, if you don't have the cash, don't worry. I don't think you're going to be getting outbid as much. I still think there's still going to be some competitiveness, but I don't think you're going to see the outrageous 50, $60,000 over asking price coming into 2024. Again, I could be completely wrong, but this is just my personal opinion on it. And then, I think seeing the interest rates coming down, we're also going to start seeing, the housing inventory go up, like I said, but we're also going to start, I think, see a correlation with the renting amounts coming down and leveling out a little bit because they're kind of ridiculous right now too. So that being said, if you are looking, maybe you're thinking of, selling, maybe you're thinking of purchasing, you can go right over to livinginconnecticut.com. So it's livinginconn.com. And when you do that, you can start your home search. You can see what's going on for sale in your area. So this is what I wanted to show. That's the website if you want to get over there and do a quick search. There's also some blog posts on there, some information regarding, buying and selling. So hopefully this kind of takes the veil off of what's coming in 2024. I think it's going to be a better year than 2023. Also, keep in mind it's an election cycle, so you're probably going to see interest rates drop. Like that one report was saying, the low fours. You might even see it a little bit lower than that, just because of people wanting to get those votes in and get the economy going. So. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to leave a comment below if you'd like, or feel free to use any of the contact information to reach out to me to schedule a time to talk about your specific needs, or just shoot me an email and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and I'll send it to you. No strings attached. So thanks again for watching. I'm going to start doing these videos, I think, live at least twice a week. So stay tuned for that. And then you can always catch the recording or the audio version should you want to listen to it in a podcast form. But hopefully you all had a happy New Year, a good Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, all that good stuff. And let's get started off in 2024 on the right foot. And, look forward to working with some of you, or at least help you answer your questions when it comes to real estate. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video.